Hello, hello. Okay, you might recognise this little cutie patootie. A couple of videos ago I did introduce you to some projects I've got going on, and we made this little guy or little girl. She's cute, isn't she? So I had I'm not even going to try, because you know how terrible I am. If you know me, you know how awful I am at pronouncing things. But I had a lovely subscriber ask me about the instructions. Now, the instructions of these are just as lovely as the instructions of many Lego type, nano type building blocks. Yeah, so they if you have done lots of models, then you sort of, you know, you look at them and you think, they aren't the easiest instructions. If you haven't done many blocks at all, then they are very confusing. These are better than some I've done and worse than others. So we're going to do this step by step. So if you watch the other one and you know, and then this, you know, then this might not be the video for you. If you have one of these and you don't particularly love the instructions and you want to follow along, then this might just be the video for you. So let's have a look. We're going to open this one from the beginning and we're going to go through this step by step. I'm not necessarily going to talk through it all. The whole purpose of this is so that if you are not clear on how to do the instructions, or if you just, like me, have to really stare and work out what the instructions are trying to tell you, then this is, because they're not easy, this is designed to help you and make it easier for you. And if any of your, because I have read some people's blocks are missing, well, if we have got any blocks that are missing, well, then what we'll do is a bit of jiggery pokery and we'll make them fit. So what I did learn from the first one is I didn't count all this. No, I didn't. If you want to, be my guest. What I did do, and what I found great, I'll zoom you in, is that before each step, and I'm going to put the name up on the screen of the lovely subscriber that asked the question, and this video is for you, my darling. So this video is dedicated to you, and I hope you find it useful, and hope that following me along you can do your little mushroom too. And then we're going to have two of these little guys, which is going to be cute. Okay, so what I'm going to do, each section, each step has 2 layers. So what it's asking us to do is start with the first layer, then the second layer it's telling us how it wants to put it on top. And I think the reason for that is it just doesn't really want to give us pages of instructions. It just wants to give us 2 sides rather than 4 sides. So what we're going to do for each step, you're going to see me turn, I'm going to stop and start the video, but I'm going to get ready all the blocks in each section, and that's enough blocks for both layers of number 1 and so on. So I will pause now and I will get all of these ready, and this will be enough for the first and these 2 layers of step 1. So bear with me. Okay, so I have all of these pieces. I've got them over to the right hand side, and then what I'm going to do now, it is difficult to see. You have to really look carefully at these pieces, and you may see me make mistakes because it is very easy to make a mistake. Like this T piece here, when you're glancing over and the T pieces move so they look like a T, and then on this next one you'll see the T is facing the other way. It's really easy to mistake this piece for this piece. Oh, you can't even see. It's much easier for you, so you can't even see it. This piece for this piece when you're glancing over. So give yourself room to manoeuvre pieces back, and I tend to pull them back off with my tweezers, so you may see me pull pieces back off with my tweezers. So I won't talk when I'm going through it unless I feel that I need to. See here, it's telling you that this section here, this centerpiece nodule here needs to fit to this piece, this nodule here. So that's what they mean. They want you to fit this centerpiece, the T, to this end piece here. So I'll stop and pause and talk to you as I feel we need to. I find the hardest bits are starting off. Once you've got a base to start from, and you can add the bits, the layers, the next layer, it's easier. It's when all the pieces on the bottom are sort of moving around and it's really awkward. So let's go on our little mushroom. Okay, so how am I going to do step by step so that you can see what I'm doing? That doesn't take me 10 hours, so you haven't got a massively long video to see, but that we can do together. So this is going to be a work in progress as we go along. So I've not done a step by step before. Okay, so for layer 1 of step 1, because there's 2 layers to each one, these are the pieces I'm going to use. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, so these are the pieces I need you to get, and we're going to arrange them as so. Try not to get my big porkers in the way, because it's hard with this. They go so little. So we need this T, as so, like this, so, okay, like that. And this one needs to go, so we've got to step down like this, and then this one, the mirror image of that one, as so. That should be your first layer. Okay, I'll get the pieces for the second layer together and we'll do the same. Okay, so the pieces you have left obviously going to be the next layer. Now this double 3, we are going to take this centerpiece and we are going to fit it onto the top section of this T piece. So this very top left piece of these 3 is going to hit this middle piece here. So I want to lower it down. Remember, be careful, we don't want to move these, but if we move them it's okay, we can just shove them back. This one to this one. And we'll push these back into place. Now everything now we will work out from that piece. Next to it, to the right, we're going to put, I'll do it so you can see, we're going to put this 3 piece. Trying to do it so that you can see. We're going to have to work out a system here, and I'll just work out as I go along. Okay. These 2 pieces are going to go either side. We're not going to worry about those pieces. Okay, now these pieces are going to come into play. So the next layer down, we've got this big long one, and it is going to jut out one more section over. And then we're going to put this 3 piece to the other side. Now you'll find that because these are long, sometimes they go over the mark, so just slide it along and this piece should fit in. There we go, see? They just don't always slot in underneath. slide across. Then we have these two. Now they're going to go level here, this side now. Underneath that one next, we're going to have these two T-pieces. And in the middle of those two T-pieces, we've got the next one that looks like a T. Then on the front, we've got the two square pieces. Those are the last two pieces you should have left. Okay, first two layers done. Okay, you should have something that looks like this. If you've got any pieces left over from your number 1 panel, you've missed one out. Okay, I'll get the pieces ready for number 2 and we'll go again. Okay, so I'm going to put the pieces here that I'm going to use, and then I'll transfer them onto the piece. I think that's the easiest way. I'll put them here first, then you can see which pieces you need, then you can pause, grab them, and then we can put them on. Okay? Now we're going to start at the front and centre, and you want this piece to go onto the, not across the tippy toes, onto the next layer, across the centre, into the middle. Then everything else will position back from there. Okay, the next one, it's telling us that this piece here, so off one of our corner pieces, so this is our double 3 here, our 6 double. On our next piece here, which is our corner piece, in the very corner we want another corner piece. Are we focusing? To that corner here, we want that corner piece to fit. So that corner to that corner, that corner to that corner. And I'll just keep watching myself every time I push it down, that corner to that corner. And I'll just keep looking, because I do get them wrong. And then I have to pull them up, but I think that's right. That corner to that corner. And then the opposite corner will match that one. And then that sits in front like that. Okay, I hope you can see. I'm trying not to get my fingers in the way, but it's so tiny and, like, you know, my hands, I can't make them any smaller. I've tried using the tweezers to put them in, but then they just flick all over the place. So I really hope, and white on white, it's really hard for you to see, like, on the camera where I've put them. So I'm trying really hard, and I hope you can see where I'm putting everything. So I really hope the video is useful. If it's not, I really apologise. So we'll go again. I'm going to start. We're on number 4 now. Oh, hello, there we go. We're on number 4. I'm going to start here at this first brick here, and it's going to go, this is the nose. So we're going to start here behind the nose with our first brick. So that's our 3 behind the nose. See, it's really hard. Once I put it on there, it blends into everything else, but it is there, look. If you're having trouble seeing when I'm putting them on, pause the video after each step while I hold it like this and see if you can put them on like that, if you can see. It's so difficult white on white. Okay, we are down here now, on number 6. Now this is tricky to see what goes where. These mask sort of Lego, teeny Lego things are not easy. So I'll do my best to not get my fingers in the way. I'm sorry if I do. And the second layer is bigger than the first layer, so it's even harder to see exactly where they're meant to go. So I will do my best to point out where they go. I'm sorry if it's not perfect, but it is really hard to do this and not get your fingers in the way and show you where everything's meant to be. But let's go. Right, that painstakingly is the bottom layer. Now, as you can see, every time you touch it, it moves. Now we have to get, now it is going to move and it's going to scramble around again as we try and put the top layer on. But the aim is to try and get at the next couple on that we need to get in the right place enough, and then we can just keep putting it back together. So we have this long one, and it says that this left hand side, second from the top to the left, has to hit, where are we? This one on the T section. This one on the T section. So we've got this T section. I'm trying to see now because it's very difficult to see under the camera. This T section here and this T section here. It has to be on this T section. So I'm going to hold for my, because it's so hard for me to get my head under. I can't obviously get my head right over because you're there. So I'm going to hold the one I want and I'm going to put it, and it has to go on top of that one. Come on. And I want it to go there. And the others are going to scramble around a little bit. Oh no, they've stayed. Oh, see, look, there they did. But it's okay. It's okay, we'll keep referring back to the drawing. So that is in the right place. Okay, well, we'll soon know. If it's not in the right place, then we'll have to take it off. But now I'm going to put the others around respectively and follow the picture around. Okay, so we've finished the bottom layer of this one. It's a bit big for me to zoom in quite so easy as I was before. I'm holding the nodule of the one that it's telling us to fit, and it's telling us to fit this nodule of the little 3 to this corner, and it's the camera's having a hard job focusing now. Or is it my eyes? I can't tell. I've been staring at pink for a long time. So this nodule needs to go to this nodule. So the back corner of this triangle. So I'm going to hold the one. Oh, hello. Don't walk away. This nodule needs to fix onto this one. Like that. Now I will work sideways away from this. Okay, so I hope you got all that in place. I really hope you're following. Okay, so the instructions are now given us. We are here. The instructions are now showing us top level, and it wants this nodule to go down to this nodule. So I make sure I get the placement right. I'm going to start from the back and we're going to work forward. So I'll do this one talking, and then I'm going to zoom you in. I can't zoom you in on all of it now really closely, so I'm having to zoom in on parts now. I'm very sorry if that's awkward for you. Who knew zooming in on Lego, on a shiny Lego surface, trying to show you in detail, would be so difficult? Okay, so I'm holding on to the, oh, hello camera, come on, focus baby, I know it's shiny. I'm holding on to the nodule that they want us to connect, and it wants us to connect to this, if you can see individual bricks on the camera, this individual double here, it wants us to connect to this back piece here. So this nodule here. So if you're following me, you've got 1, 2, 3 lines in from the back, this one here. So if you're lost, pause, find this nodule. And then we're going to, oh, it's so slippy. Hold the nodule they want us to put on, and we're going to put it there. Don't ping off. I'm sorry, my neighbours are really noisy today. They are quite noisy neighbours. Right. Now I'm going to work everything back from there. So you should have that piece raised like that. So let's go from there. Okay, so I'm holding the nodule they want us, and they want us to put it on, so not this light pink one, not this light pink one, this white one next to it. So this nodule onto this white one next to it, and this is forming the bunny ear. So then this one will form the other side of the bunny ear. Now we'll work our way back from that. Okay, we have a finished head and a finished bottom. And it frustrates me when you get little gaps, but I try and squish them together. But right, okay, so underneath, now it does say to us sort of points us in the general direction, but you're just going to have to try and figure out, when I look at it from the underneath, where is the centre? I can see those two go together. And those two. Where is the middle? It says those two corner pieces go onto that one there. Yeah, okay. So it's roughly in the middle. Yeah. So we're looking at underneath, we're looking at these blocks here to go into the corner of those. And there we go. There she is, so cute. And she's all done. She's so sweet. Well, there you go. I hope you were able to follow along with that. I hope that was a useful video. Now I have 2 cuties. How sweet is that? Yeah, I hope you found that useful. If there's any other little models, there's no point. I mean, because this took me a lot longer than you'd think. This took me a couple of days to film because these are just so little, and my hands get in the way, and yeah, the angle of the camera, it is very, very difficult to film these tiny models. Yeah, but if you want little, I am more than happy to help. The instructions are not easy to follow. They're not easy to see. Yeah, I have to have my strong glasses on to see these tiny little things. So yeah, if there's any other little models like this that anybody would, would like me to do, that I'm able to get hold of, I'm more than happy to help. So I hope you found this useful. I hope my fingers weren't in the way too much, and I hope that the colours, were easy to see on camera. I hope you liked it. Take care, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.